صل على محمد وآل محمد. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Inshallah, now that I'm back, we will continue our discussion from which book? Good, Mafatih al-Hayat. I didn't think you guys would remember the name of the book, Mafatih al-Hayat. What does it mean? Keys of life. Excellent. What's the singular for Mafatih? Oh, now it's Arabic test. Miftah. Okay, good job. Okay, so we were on section 1, which has to do with us taking care of ourselves. That was section 1, and we talked and we had different chapters. So we had chapter 1 where we talked about thinking and contemplation. Chapter 2 we talked about learning and teaching. Chapter 3 we talked about working hard, and we had come to chapter 4. Okay, we had come to chapter 4, and this was about protecting yourself and basically your health and well-being. And we talked about we had started talking about this last time, and I talked about how it's so important to care about your health and your safety and your life, and making sure that you cherish the time that you have, while you are healthy. Okay, one of the, Imam Sadiq alayhi salam has said that well-being and the ability that you have to, that the fact that you're healthy, like you can run, you can walk, you can breathe, these are all health, your health is good. This is a hidden ni'mah that people don't understand it. And people only realize they have this blessing once they lose this blessing, right? So that's what we discussed last time. So now today I'm going to continue, and I'm going to talk about how, or the ahadith that talk about how you can keep yourself healthy. What are some things that you can do so that you can remain healthy? Okay, so number 1 is over here, controlling your food, controlling your diet. Imam Ali alayhi salam, he said that everyone who eats good and healthy food, and they chew their food properly, and they only eat when they are hungry, and they stop eating before they fill themselves up to the brim, then they will not get sick. Okay, so they will be healthy people. So that's a narration from Imam Ali alayhi salam. Another narration, he says to his son, Imam Hassan alayhi salam, that you should never sit at the sufra. You know what is the sufra, right? Yeah. The table where you eat food. You should never you should never sit at the table to eat food unless you are actually hungry. Okay, so in our day and age, because we get so bored, we go to the kitchen, and what do we start doing? Open the fridge, open the cupboard, open the drawers. Where has mama hidden those chocolates that I saw her? She bought chocolates the other day. They must be somewhere. And then you probably bring a chair, to climb up. Ibrahim is like, yeah, I do that all the time. Okay, so it's okay. I used to do that as well. But we didn't have this many chocolates and crisps in our time. So Imam Ali is saying that, look, don't do that unless you're actually hungry. Okay, because otherwise you're going to get unhealthy. And leave the sufra when you are not fully full to the brim. Some people eat right till here, but some people eat till here. They can't even breathe. I've seen some people like that. Okay, so Imam Ali is saying don't overeat. Okay, and when you are eating, make sure that you chew your food properly, and this will keep you in a good health. So look, number 1 thing that they're talking about is food. The Holy Prophet ﷺ said that the stomach is the house of the badan. House is like the water pond that they have in the No, not a lake. In the traditional homes in Iran and Arabia, they have this little water thing in the middle of their Hayat. Water fountain, okay? So he's saying that and it gives water, right? You can use that water to plant and irrigate the plants that you have in your house. So the stomach is like that. So every time your stomach is healthy, your body is going to be healthy as well. And every time your stomach is upset or it gets sick, then you are also going to get sick. Okay, so the stomach is the place where all of the diseases and all of the sickness can come from there. So every time, so basically eat the foods that are suitable for you and your stomach. This is from the Holy Prophet ﷺ. So that's one thing. So controlling your food, controlling your diet. If you have good healthy food, then you will not get sick. Okay, you will not get sick. Hence why we have the healthy food policy that inshallah all of you should be following. We didn't just make that up out of thin air. We got it from the ahadith of the Imams ﷺ. That's why we made that policy, because they encourage us to have healthy food. The second thing to remain healthy is traveling. The Holy Prophet said that safiru tasihhu, that if you travel, okay, you go out of your home, go out of your little bubble, go and travel, go and see the world, not necessarily Australia, but you can see other places in Toronto as well, in Ontario. Travel, because this is actually good for your health. It's good for your mind. Look at what Imam Sajjad alayhi salam said. He said, go to Hajj and Umrah so that you can find, what did he say in Arabic? Tasihha ajsamukum. It will actually help your bodies become healthier. So back in those days, obviously, they would walk and travel to Hajj and Umrah by walking. And he's saying it will actually keep you fit. Okay, it will actually keep you fit. Very interesting narration. Number 3 is silence. So look, this is not talking about physical health. It is also talking about mental health. Imam Ali alayhi salam says that as-sukut, silence, can result in salama. It is a source of peace and tranquility. Some people who talk too much, they cause problems for their own selves, for their own mental health. Sometimes just being quiet is better for you. It can bring you more peace and tranquility. And I will end this with this last section, which is about giving rest to your body. Imam Ali alayhi salam said that don't overburden your heart with stress, because just like the rest of your body needs rest, your heart also needs rest. Okay, so it's talking about overthinking about things and stressing about things. Don't do that, because it causes stress to your heart, and even your heart needs a break. It needs a rest. Imam Sadiq alayhi salam says that anyone who works, day and night, and their work does not allow them to rest and close their eyes, that job is haram. Meaning, if you have a job where you are not able to sleep because of this job, you don't have any time to sleep, that job is haram, okay? Except in the case of istithna and istirar, meaning unless there is an emergency or an exceptional circumstance. For example, like when you are in a war, or when you are trying to save people who are sick. So for example, during coronavirus, many of the doctors, they were not getting any sleep. Correct? Remember that? Why? Because it was an exceptional circumstance. They had to save people's lives. So that is, those are exceptions. But otherwise, you should definitely be resting your body. Imam Rida alayhi salam says that sleeping at the right time will make you strong and it will give you energy. Right? And this is obviously very obvious for all of us at school. When students sleep late at night, they come to school lazy and sluggish, and they're not in the mood and they're not energetic. So Imam Rida alayhi salam is saying that, look, sleep on time. If you sleep on time, you will get energy and you will be healthy as well, inshallah. So that's all. We're going to wrap it up today with this, and tomorrow